You can totally still criticize Israel, just don't be anti-Semitic. You can only criticize Israel once you've been there, done. You can only do it once you've been a citizen, done. You can only do it when your family's been living there, done. What more do you want? Oh wait, you want bootlickers. You call me pathetic, you call me a cop, you call me a disgrace, you call me evil, you call me an anti-Semite, you call me a bigot, you call me a fake Jew, you call me a fake Israeli, you call me fake everything. You want someone who's gonna show for a government no matter what, over human lives. My father died 3 weeks ago, and part of my mourning has been interrogating how he grew up and why he was the way he was. And part of it was that he was born and raised in a kibbutz and raised in a kid's house. The kids' houses were a practice in the kibbutzim that ended in the 80s, where children, some as young as 6 weeks old, were taken from their parents and raised communally by minders who were either members of the kibbutz or sometimes they were volunteers from outside the kibbutz, but they never slept at home. They didn't have a room in their parents' house, and they would see their parents maybe for a couple hours a day, depending. Sometimes they would see them at meal times in the communal dining hall. They would see them on weekends, but they were raised with other children their age, in their class, in their kitzah. And the profound psychological impact that this has had upon my father and his generation and people who are raised like this, and the impact it's had on their children. I was raised by someone who was raised like that. You think that intergenerational trauma doesn't happen? Right. Y'all call me a bigot when I talk about it, even though I'm supposedly allowed to criticize the Israeli government. You are exactly like the American Republicans you like to make fun of, supporting atrocities being committed in your name, shilling for a government who could care less about you, who sees you as nothing more than cannon fodder. It's pathetic and disgusting.